Welcome to BioGlow. If you like this channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Today we are going to discuss the bacteria Treponema pallidum. Myself, Muhammad Jasil A, Assistant Professor of Microbiology, Marcus Arts and Science College, Adavanat. Morphology. Treponema pallidum is a thin, flexible bacteria twisted spirally around a long axis with tapering ends. Tapering means narrowing and small narrow ends. Size is 6 to 14 micrometer length and 0.2 micrometer in breadth. It has 10 regular spirals at regular distance of 1 micrometer. During movements, secondary curves appear and disappear, but spirals remains unchanged. It is actually motile and shows three types of movements. First one, flexion and extension. Flexion means bending movement. Second one, translatory movement. Translatory means they move uniformly in the same lane. Then third movement, that is known as corkscrew-like motility. Ultrastructurally, it has three endoflagella attached at each end of the cell and extended towards opposite poles between outer membrane and peptidoglycan layer and interdigitate in center. Interdigitate means to fold. This is the structure of Treponema pallidum. It's a spirochetes or spiral shaped bacteria. Demonstration of Treponema pallidum. Treponema pallidum does not take ordinary bacterial stains. It is best seen by dark ground microscopy. Second one, silver impregnation methods like Fontana staining method is mainly used to cultivate culture films or stain culture films, and Levadity stain is used for staining tissue sections. Levadity stain is a silver nitrate stain. The negative staining method using Indian ink or nigrosin. Then on Giemsa staining, they are forming pale pink organism. And electron microscope are also used for the demonstration of Treponema pallidum. Cultivation of Treponema pallidum. Treponema pallidum is a pathogenic. Treponema pallidum do not grow on artificial culture media. They have to be maintained by serial testicular passage in rabbit. Example, Nichols stains. They are cultivated by passing serial testicular passage in rabbit. And non-pathogenic treponemas, example, Richter strain can be grown in Noguchi's medium. Noguchi's medium is a lipid supplement fluid medium used mainly for cultivating Bordetella, Brucella, Borrelia, Treponema corynebacterium, etc. Resistance. Treponema pallidum is a very delicate bacterium. It is readily inactivated by heating and drying, means 41 to 42 degrees Celsius for 1 hour. Therefore, formates are little importance in transmission of Treponema pallidum infection. Formates are the objects or materials which are likely to carry infections. Formates examples such as clothes, utensils and furniture. It can be killed by 0 to 4 degrees Celsius in 1 to 3 days. Hence, transfusion syphilis can be prevented by storing blood for 4 days in refrigerator before transfusion. Transfusion syphilis can be prevented by blood can be stored in 0 to 4 degrees Celsius in 1 to 3 days. It can be inactivated by common soaps and antiseptics. What are the antigenic structure of Treponema pallidum? Treponema pallidum mainly two types of antigen, non-specific antigen and specific antigen. Non-specific antigen, cardiolipin antigen induces the reagin antibody. One of the famous antigen that is known as cardiolipin antigen. It is not known whether the antibody is induced by cardiolipin in spirochetes or is released from damaged host tissue. Second one, specific antigen. It's a group specific antigen that is known as protein antigen shared by pathogenic and non-pathogenic treponemas. Species specific antigen. It's a polysaccharide antigen used for the detection of species specific antigen. What are the disease caused by Treponema pallidum or pathogenicity of Treponema pallidum? The disease caused by Treponema pallidum is syphilis. We are always familiar with this type of diseases. It's a sexually transmitted disease. You can study it in earlier classes. It enters through minute abrasions on mucosa or skin. What is the meaning of abrasions? Abrasions means scratch. Incubation period is 10 to 90 days. What are the clinical features of Treponema pallidum? The clinical features of syphilis or Treponema pallidum can be divided into three forms. First one, primary syphilis. Second one, secondary syphilis. Third one, tertiary syphilis. First one, primary syphilis or primary stage. This stage is characterized by the presence of chancre at the site of entry of spirochetes. Usually it is genital, rarely in extragenital, seen in mouth and nipples. Chancre means painless genital ulcer. The chancre is painless, avascular, indurated, circumscribed, superficial ulcer. Hence it is called hard chancre. Avascular means affecting blood vessels. Indurated means hard. Circumscribed means round. Superficial means present on surface. Chancre is covered with a thick gliery exudate rich in spirochetes. Gliery means something slimy. Regional lymph nodes are enlarged, rubbery, non-tender and discrete. Chancre heals leaving a thin scar. The infection is rarely contracted means developing disease, by doctors and nurses non-venerally, in whom chancre appears on fingers. Then secondary syphilis. This stage occurs due to widespread multiplication and dissemination of treponemas through blood. It manifests as mucocutaneous eruptions in the form of rose papular rash and condylomata at mucocutaneous junctions. Condylomata means wart-like lesions on the genital regions. Wart means some epidermal lesions. Osseous, ophthalmic, meningeal involvement may occur. Sometimes it may affect osseous. Osseous means bone regions. Ophthalmic and meningeal regions may occur. After secondary lesion disappears, there is a period called latent syphilis, during which the diagnosis can be made only by serological test. Next, tertiary syphilis. This stage is manifest as aneurysms. Aneurysms means swelling of arterial wall. Chronic granular matter, that is known as gammata. Gammata means growth of pink fleshy tissue, they forming ulcers. Then meningovascular involvement, general paralysis of the insane. Then congenital syphilis. Treponema pallidum can cross placental barrier after 4 months of gestation. Obstetric history of untreated female is typical one of abortion and stillbirth, followed by live births with stigmata of syphilis, and finally healthy infant. Obstetric history means childbirth history, and untreated female is typical one of abortion, stillbirth, followed by live birth with stigmata. Stigmata means the certain marks or spot on the skin, that is stigmata of syphilis, and finally healthy infant. This is the pictures of the syphilis chancre in males and females, and this is a picture of secondary syphilis. Certain types of rashes rose spot rashes are seen on the arms. Then tertiary syphilis forming gum matter. Then laboratory diagnosis of syphilis or Treponema pallidum. What are the specimens to be selected for the lab diagnosis of Treponema pallidum? Specimens like blood, exudate from lesions, lymph node, aspirates. Collection. X-rays and aspirates are collected for microscopy. Exudates with all precautions. The lesion is cleaned with warm saline and margins are scraped and pressure applied to base lesion. X-rays are collected without admixture of blood. Lymph nodes aspirate. It can be aspirated by using a syringe. Blood, it is collected for serological test by venipuncture in a plain bulb. Transport. Samples for microscopy should reach laboratory immediately after collection. Processing of specimens. First one, microscopic examinations. Dark ground microscopy. Material collected should be placed directly on slide to observe motile, slender spirals with pointed end. Direct fluorescent antibody technique. Smear is prepared from specimen and then stained with fluorescent labeled monoclonal antibody to the bacteria. If they are present in smear, fluorescence is observed. It has more sensitivity than dark ground microscopy. Tryponims in tissue can be demonstrated by immunofluorescence or silver impregnation technique such as Lavardi stain. What are the serological tests used for the identification of Treponema pallidum? The standard test like VDRL test, Kahn's test and Wassermann test. Tryponimal test, that is the specific test, including by using Ritter's strain, that is known as RPFCT, by using Nichols strain, then live strain using TPI test, killed Treponema using TPA, TPTA, FTA test, and extract of Treponemas using EIA test. First one, VDRL, Venereal Disease Research Laboratory test. The test was developed in Venereal Disease Research Laboratory, New York. What is the principle of this test? It is a slide flocculation test. It is a type of precipitation test. Procedure of VDRL. Qualitative test. It is carried out on VDRL tile, that is a tile with multiple concavities. Inactivated drop of serum is added to concavity. Then a drop of VDRL antigen is added and mixed with a stick. Then rotated manually or mechanically on VDRL rotator fixed at 180 rpm per minute for 4 to 8 minutes. Result is read under microscope. Quantitative test. Serial dilutions of serum are prepared and used for the test. Highest dilution found reactive is taken as titer. Titer means concentration of antibodies. What is the interpretation of quantitative test? Presence of flocules is the positive test and absence of flocules is the negative test. A titer of 1:8 or more is considered as significant test. Modifications of VDRL test. Rapid plasma reagent test, that is RPR test. Toluidine red unheated serum reagent test, that is TRUST. Automated reagent test ART. Unheated serum reagent test, that is USR. Then this is a mixing of VDRL ELISA test, and RPR test is the most popular among these tests. RPR test, that is known as rapid plasma reagent test. This is very important test. Questions are there in your examination about RPR test. It is a Treponemal flocculation card test. Say flocculation card test. What is the procedure of RPR test? One drop of test specimen, that is 50 microliter, positive, negative and control, is pipetted onto separate reaction circles of the card. Once spread smoothly, a drop of diluted antigen suspension is added to the measured volume of specimen, positive, negative, controls the antigen is not moved or spread. What is the next step? Spread smoothly. A drop of diluted antigen suspension is added to the measured volume of specimen. But positive negative control antigen is not spread. The card is gently rotated continuously. After mixing, the card is gently rotated continuously. The next point, following rotation, tilting the card gently, and the flocculation is checked macroscopically under high intensity light source. What is the interpretation of RPR test? The positive test indicates the presence of characteristic antigen antibody clumps, that is the black colored clumps in the center of the periphery of the test circle. Negative test indicate absence of antigen antibody clumps indicated by slight roughness and no aggregates. This test is effective and easy to perform and is a fast screening test, and result can be read with our naked eye. This is the advantage of RPR test. This is the interpretation of RPR test. Negative and positive result are there in this image. Kahn's test. It's a tube flocculation test. It's rarely used now. And Wassermann test is also complement fixation test, and it's also rarely used now. Triponymal test. These include the following test. First one, test using Ritter strain antigen. Second one, test using Nicole strain as antigen. Test using Ritter strain antigen. This test is also called Ritter's protein complement fixation test, that is known as RPCFT. It uses antigen from cultivable treponemas. They are not used now. Test using Nicole strain. Test using live strain, that is a Treponema pallidum immobilization test, that is TPI test. This test uses live treponemas, that is Nicole strain. Serum is incubated along with complement and treponema. In presence of antibody in serum, treponemas are immobilized. This test is most specific but complex, so done in very few laboratories. Serum is incubated along with the complement and treponema. Then in presence of antibody, serotroponema are immobilized. Second one, test using killed treponema. We are formally discussed test using live treponema. Then second one, test using killed treponema. What is the test? Fluorescent treponemal antibody test. It is an indirect immunofluorescent test using treponemal antigen. What is the procedure? Serum is allowed to react with smear prepared with Nicole strain. Excess serum is then washed and smear is treated with anti-human immunoglobulin fluorescent conjugate, and the smear is examined under fluorescent microscope. Treponemas are seen as fluorescent objects if test is reactive. Test has good sensitivity, that is 80%, 100% and 95% in primary, secondary and tertiary syphilis comprehensively. Can be modified as fluorescent treponemal antibody absorption test and immunoglobulin EMFTA test. Next test is known as Treponema pallidum agglutination test. Killed suspension of treponema is mixed with serum, complement and fresh whole blood, and it is incubated. In the presence of antibody, treponemas are found agglutinated under dark ground microscope. It is not very specific and it gives false positive, and hence not used now for diagnostic laboratories. Next test, Treponema pallidum immune adherence test, that is TPIA. Treponema pallidum immune adherence test. The killed suspension of treponema is mixed with serum, complement and fresh whole blood, and it is incubated. In the presence of antibody, treponema adhere to erythrocytes. It is not used now for diagnosis. Test using extract of Treponema. What is the test? Treponema pallidum hemagglutination test. Antigen is absorbed on surface of RBC. When antigen is mixed with sera in the presence of antibody, hemagglutination occurs. What is the advantage of TPHA? It can be done on using cerebrospinal fluid and simple to perform routine test. Enzyme immune assay test. It is the ultrasonic of Treponema pallidum antigen coated on wells. An antibody is detected by enzyme immune assay. An antigen detection is achieved by PCR and ELISA test. What are the prophylactic measures for controlling Treponema pallidum infection? Avoid sexual contact with an infected individual. Use of physical barriers like condoms, antiseptics, that is potassium permanganate, or antibiotic may minimize the risk of infection. The use of prophylactic penicillin carries the danger that it may suppress the primary lesion without eliminating the infection, so that recognition and treatment of the disease may become more difficult. Or sometimes we use prophylactic penicillin, that is very danger. What is the danger of situation? That is eliminating infection, so that suppress the primary lesion without eliminating infection. So the recognition is very difficult. And no vaccine is available for Treponema pallidum infection. What are the treatment of syphilis? Syphilis can be treated by the following drugs like penicillin, doxycycline and ceftriaxone. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe.